Kirsten Dunst has been on the big screen since I don't remember when and has made a name for herself. In the first Spider-Man movie franchises, she proved to us that she can bring it on for every role. The first Mary Jane has mixed feelings on whether the Millennial has done a good job in the Spider-Man movies, with so many movie critics and ratings always coming up every day like on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Let's find out how this pioneer in the movies feels about Zendaya's performance. The only mixed feeling I see here is the fact that Zendaya is way younger than Dunst in the movie franchises, and that should be the only competition there is on this topic. If I was to dive deep in her mind, I would have this to say. First of all, being that she was the pioneer Mary Jane, she must be feeling like she owns the character. It's like being the first engineer on the first Mercedes-Benz innovation, but as they are called innovations, they keep on changing and advancing, but that doesn't mean they are way better than the latter. So fairly enough, it's a matter of trends. When Kirsten looks at how the movie franchises have been produced, this is really difficult question to answer, especially with the way technology has changed the movies. With also different directors in play, this is a hard one, but I'm pretty sure she won't give up the crowd to the youngster Zendaya. In a recent interview, she was asked about how she feels towards Zendaya's roles in the latest MCU Spider-Man franchise No Way Home. And she just brushed it off, saying she hasn't yet watched the movie since 2021 has been a pretty busy year for her. We all know that's either an excuse or a lie, but this is what she had to say in an interview with People. "I haven't, I'm sorry," the actress said before laughing. Now wait right there. Why would she laugh? This clearly shows it's a lie, but anyway, let's go on. She continues to say, "I know I have to. I know Toby's in it, and it's such a huge surprise and everyone's freaking out. I will. I'll eventually watch it. You know, I'll watch it with my son because he's starting to get into Spider-Man stuff. There's like a little kid version of Spider-Man that he watches, so maybe he'll watch it with me." Dunst went on to mention what the legacy of the franchise means to her. It's such a cool legacy to be a part of, and to be the first one and be a Spider-Man fan. I feel like that's really a special thing because these fans have lived with these movies for so long and have grown up with it. It's a legacy, things that feel really exciting. It's nice to be excited about something. All of us are dealing with so much right now. I mean, who wouldn't be interested in finding out how their predecessor performed in their role? If we are talking figures, rumors have it that Dunst was paid $9.5 million for the first sequel of Spider-Man. However, in an interview, this is what she had to say. "Because I was young, I thought, oh wow, I'm getting paid a lot of money for the Spider-Man movies," Dunst said at the time, but definitely the men were getting paid more. So yes, I experienced that. However, another report states that she made $7 million for the Spider-Man 2 sequel and $10 million for the Spider-Man 3 sequel that came out in 2007. Zendaya, on the other hand, has reportedly made $4.3 million on all the 3 Spider-Man franchise movies she's been on. So arguably here, Dunst still feels like Zendaya ain't in her league as far as Spider-Man is concerned. Kirsten also claims that her role and involvement in the first Spider-Man movies paved way for more actresses to be recognized as worthy pay and worthy cast in the so many different movies that followed her image. She says that her role in the Spider-Man movies was part of the reason as to why the trilogy was a success, and she set the bar high for whoever was to follow in her footsteps. She considers herself an idol. To crown this all up, while in an interview with Variety, Kirsten made it clear that the first Spider-Man sequels in which she acted were way more loved by the fans than recent ones by the MCU. This clearly shows her judgment towards the latter Spider-Man franchise's cast and production crew, which includes Zendaya. So, for a fact, Kirsten Dunst is not really impressed by Zendaya's performance on the movie. However, Zendaya has won an award for Favorite Movie Actress in 2018 for Spider-Man Homecoming in the Kids' Choice Awards by Nickelodeon, and got nominated again in 2020. She has also won Favorite Female Movie Star of the Year for Spider-Man Far From Home and People's Choice Awards in 2019. So, that's all we had for you in this topic, but we hope to have someone that Kirsten Dunst will finally take hats off for her Mary Jane role in the Spider-Man. We'd like to hear your views about the topic on who did it better.